Hello, this is Joe Pryor, the virtual real estate team in Oklahoma City. And this is kind of a compilation of the videos that I just did in this series. And I just have to bring that question out that I know is on the top of your mind if you're interested in investing in anything. And it doesn't make any sense right now to invest in real estate. Prices are up, inventory's down, we've got a higher interest rates as well as the higher prices. Tell me why I should invest in the Oklahoma market or invest at all. Well, I don't know if you've been watching the stock market lately, and I've talked about this previously. It's a little nuts at this point. In fact, it gives me heart palpitations to even try to look at what my stocks are doing at this point. It is so volatile that it's just something that I'm just gonna go, hey, I don't need this money anyway right now, so I'm just gonna sit there and let it ride. But it still preys on your mind, and what we need to be able to do in our lives is we need to be able to focus on what's positive. And I know it's not easy right now with the pandemic still going on in its third year. But something, we still have to live our lives. And we have to do the best for ourselves and our family that we possibly can. Interest rates are really higher than they were before, but inflation is 7.5%. And I want to emphasize how important it is to beat the rate of inflation. So if you're getting a fixed rate loan for 30 years at 4.5% for an investment property or lower as an owner occupant, you're beating the rate of inflation. That is essentially what we call a negative interest rate. The reason why I say that is if you invest in, let's say, putting your money in the bank and getting a 0.5% or 0.75% return on your savings account or your CD, you're actually negative. And the reason why you're negative, you still have to pay taxes on that. And at the same time, inflation is 7.5% and you're getting 0.75. That's crazy. That's just throwing your money away. Your money is worth less and less and less. So on one hand, there's a lot of investments out there not making the rate of inflation. There are the stock market investments, which are we really good at picking stocks? Do we have a financial advisor we trust? But this volatility kind of drives us crazy and it distracts us from things that are important in our lives. So let's talk real estate and why it's still essential for you to put that into your portfolio. I'm not saying everything goes into real estate, not all your eggs in one basket, but it's something that should, I believe, be in your portfolio. It's worked for us personally, so it's not something that I'm just saying that I'm thinking. It's something that I've lived. And the thing is that if I'm getting upwards of 16 to 20% annualized return, because even though these prices are going up, my house, if I buy it now, and I'm buying it at an interest rate 3% below the inflation rate, and I'm making positive cash flow, 7, 10, 15 years down the road, I am golden. I've got consistent return, all right? Something that's much, much more predictable. In Oklahoma City, I've got 17 years of historical data on what we've sold with one property manager. And so we know we can plot this and we can show you exactly how consistent it is. So yes, I still think it's a good time to invest in real estate. You need to be careful. In other words, it's not just any investment that's going to work. It's a little bit more picky, but yes, I still think investing in real estate right now, especially in an affordable market like Oklahoma City and Tulsa, does make sense.